you still have that power paper you had last week?
Okay.
Yeah.
Working as a team?
He's the same. That works too. I have a sticker from San Diego on there.
Oh, yeah, so he works for Navy.
Not our class, for Ron, just we saw a crash, we know our car crash.
So there was this lady, this lady, I don't know what she was, she probably was, but anyway, she was, working as a team. And she like totally like hit the, her in the wheel, and then she like totally like smacked the curb, and it was that, and then she just gets out and just springs along back to the street like nothing ever happened, tried to run, and just left the car there.
I thought someone hit her.
Well, I actually didn't see it. I think Tyler did. Tyler, did you see it?
John. Apa working team.
Working on the team?
I thought some car crashed in her, like a big square looking car crashed into her.
Were there any behaviors you had to change and improve in for officers? Being more productive during cleaning and more social. Okay. So 8. Were there any behaviors you had to change to improve? Quiet and paying more attention. Okay.
Yeah, I'm learning my bus route now, no stop.
How about
Sleep practice? John,
uh-huh.
did you not sleep hard super far? You okay on that?
Yeah.
Okay. You're studying?
Yep.
Okay.
To detail? Okay. More attention to detail.
Oh, teacher.
Okay. To detail. Okay.
Alright, I mean, we still have a lunch, are we allowed to, or there's like, or do you wanna talk to us?
Let's see what we got going on, let everyone gather around.
16, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, it's 12, oh, it's 11:16. That thing keeps throwing me off now.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Daily Tube's gonna start next Sunday.
I saw that, but I didn't want to fiddle with it.
Okay,
you know?
so I do wanna talk to y'all for a couple minutes. Did you already go use the restroom? Okay? And, or who are we waiting on? Okay. Okay. So those of you that want to return, we need more copies of this. Grab those. We don't have to start lunch this minute, okay?
Yeah.
I understand.
I love it. I love it.
You guys had some excitement out in the real world, huh?
Oh yeah, we did.
There's always something going on, right?
I don't know if you heard or not, but there was a car crash on Fair Oaks Boulevard.
Oh, Sherry got us Starbucks.
And you were all stopping at Jack in the Box. You deserved a little
Yeah.
treat too. Okay, so second years, you two have yours. You two will not be returning. So I guess that's it in this class. Okay, so a couple things I wanna talk about. So Clyde, I've told you like forever and a day that you can't wear colored shirts underneath, but you do it every day.
Oh, this happens to be a colored one.
Well, but it shouldn't be any, that's why you have the jacket.
Well, I just took it off.
But what I'm saying is part of your uniform, it's your polo shirt, and if you're cold, then that's why you have your jacket, so it shouldn't be a shirt underneath it.
Well, I couldn't really just wear just a polo.
What's that?
I couldn't just wear the
You
polo.
couldn't just wear a polo?
No, it's really cold.
But that's why you have the jacket.
I know, but I'll still be cold.
Okay, we can't go to the work at the hospital with that underneath your polo. And that's why we invested in the jackets.
Oh, should I just keep the jacket on?
Well, if you were cold, that would be the best, greatest thing. Okay? okay? We're almost in our first year, we're getting real close. And y'all want to come back for a second year, but I need you to follow the instructions from first year, correct?
Can I just document, please?
Okay,
You have to ask Sherry there.
go ahead.
Can I just document, please?
Yes. And the hair on the guys, still, I mean, he's second year, now it looks better. Okay? You gotta brush it in the morning.
Oh, I brushed it. I'll start working on that, do it at home before I go on the bus.
Honestly, right? I mean, you're coming towards the end of a second year. When I'm not here to nag at you and you're showing up at jobs with, yes, yours is always great, Jonathan. We got other things, but so far as hair, you are styling every single morning. Right?
He's
You
wearing
look
jeans
good.
though, huh?
Hmm?
Should you be wearing jeans?
You should not be wearing jeans. I noticed that Jordan's wearing jeans. I'm not being as hard while we're in here because it's been a year of being here, right? But when you go to interviews or you go to the hospital to work, yeah, it can't be jeans. Now your pants are good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you've got the style. You've always got it. You're always.
Yeah, because that was the
perfectly
thing though
appropriate.
too, that like, I think you actually even mentioned on this, it's me cupping my pants, because like the reason why I do that is because my body's so weird, because I have like this small waist, but I have super long legs, so.
I know, and I understand that, and you do it very nicely and neatly, and I understand people that are hard to fit. My son is hard to fit for almost complete opposite reasons as you,
Right.
but he's hard to fit, so I get that, right? What else? So I will know our interview times, hopefully tomorrow, so of everyone sitting right here, it's just these two and Clad. Now you two, do you plan on coming to summer school, or do you plan on being done?
I plan on being done.
I'm open to it.
I mean, I don't know that you would get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're just looking for something to do because you don't have a job yet or something. I can sign you up for it if you want, and Royce, if you know you don't want to, I can sign you out of it.
I'm good.
And ones that will be transferring, so not you, Nathan, but it would be the other, you know,
Devin and Stefan.
Devin and Stefan, I would need them in summer school because they won't be able to join the adult side until after they've exited school district. And if school district offers summer school, then Alta wants you to do it within district, yes.
And that's why you need me in there, is because in order for to have him as your helper, you need a step student. So that's where I
Yes.
come in?
Yes.
Okay.
And then how about you? Do you plan on doing summer school or being done?
Being done.
Okay. And you're already out, so that, I mean, you're already out of district.
Yes.
So you will come, Nathan?
Yes, if you
Okay.
need me, I'm there.
We do.
Which you do,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yes, I will be there.
Because that'll be really that time of, trying to get the other ones in,
Mhm.
right? So we won't, I
Yes.
believe how that works out is they'll still need to be, but you're not district anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, but that keeps you here, okay, alright, I
So
understand. how
actually,
that-
we have to figure out if she got a job, right? So you'd have to have another job coach from STEP, or we have to have that meeting with Rebecca, right? If she had a job, who would help her?
Right,
with
she will
job site.
continue on with STEP, but not in
Yeah.
search.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully she will have a job,
Yeah.
right? Cause that's what we're working on.
Mhm.
Hopefully you'll have a job too.
They're
But
doing
you-
great, just so
Good.
you know.
Have
Yeah.
you been getting any calls back?
So I called a couple of them. I called the Popeyes. The Popeyes is they're ready for me. Like they're asking me when I can do interviews, and then I did call the Chick-fil-A in Folsom
So when they asked you, what did you say?
about the Folsom
Interviews.
one.
No, Popeyes when they said, when can you do interviews?
Oh yeah, they were asking. It was the one over by Roseville.
So what did you say?
I said that I'll have to look at my calendar.
Really?
Well, you know that you have
That's
to
the
work
wrong
after.
answer,
Yeah.
okay? If they say I'm available, when do you need me? Right?
Yeah.
So when did that phone call happen?
It was yesterday when we were.
So when did you plan on calling them back? To let them know? Or has it just slipped your mind?
Kind of slipped my mind a little bit because I'm so
They wanna interview you, right? That
Yes.
should be like really big on your priority list. right?
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So when are you going to call them back and let them know you're available anytime? And that's the answer, by the way, unless there's something that honestly keeps you where you cannot be there, and don't let class be it. We're all about you getting a job, right? So it's like, well, I can't because I'm in class. Yes, you can. Okay? You understand? I mean, you're not in trouble. But I just
Yeah.
want you to understand that
Because I think
that was chomping. They're like going, yeah, we want to interview you, and right now, you're the one not getting back to them,
Right.
which is not the way to go.
Yeah, because I think that's what happened was that I was just like, I don't know. What
Okay, and that's why you need our support and our help, and right? Unless I just asked this question, I wouldn't even have known that.
Correct.
You didn't even come and talk to me about it, you didn't text me, you didn't email me, did he tell you?
Well, I talked to him yesterday and I coached him on how to do it. And then I told him to go ahead and get back to me. So
And did you
I
get
haven't
back
had a
to
chance
John?
to talk to him till now.
Well, it doesn't have to be during these couple hours, you got
Yeah.
digits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're always in contact. But I didn't hear about this part.
These things are critical, okay? That, I mean, that could be a job,
Right.
right? And you can do it, I mean, so what hours did you tell them you could work on your application?
I told them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 2 to closing, and then on it was Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday I could work from 2 to closing, and then Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday I could work from any time to closing. Is what I told
Okay,
them.
so you can work
Okay.
anytime, right? Do not take out project search hours. You are available, no matter what, right? Right? Am I wrong? Am
Yeah.
I missing something
Yeah.
here? It's a job, that's the goal, right?
Right.
I mean, if that works, that's great, but, so right now you're saying you can't work lunch shift. They offer 2 shifts, right? Lunch and dinner. So you're taking yourself off of 50% of that schedule right there, right? So I don't mean this like make you feel bad or anything, I'm just talking to you about it because this is a job opportunity.
Right, and then
You
you're
know,
trying to
you
open
could-
up my mind and teach me that it's right here, you need to grab it.
Yeah, I mean, honest, when I say this to you, like, you know, with emotion like this, I'm not mad.
Right.
I
You're-
just
you're
don't
like-
want you to miss the opportunity.
Correct.
So you could say, I would prefer to work dinner shifts, but I'm also available in the daytime,
Right.
right? And I'm available Saturday and Sunday, what'd you put down for that? Or did you just give them the option of weekdays?
I did say Wednesdays, Saturday and Sunday I could work from any time to closing.
From any time to close, from open to close?
Yes.
Good, okay. So
That's
you
good.
need to follow up on that.
Okay.
And let them know, you know, I do prefer to work after 2, but I'm available for any shift.
Well, I think Chick-fil-A doesn't open on Sunday, they're closed on
That
Sunday.
was that Chick-fil-A?
That was Popeyes.
The Popeyes.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Popeyes.
Got
Chick-
it.
Chick-fil-A, I just found this out, but apparently the hiring manager, his name is Jim Dallas, I've met with him before. He said that I'm at the top of his list of hiring when the dining room opens, but we don't know how long that could be.
Right,
That could
so
be
you don't
next
wait.
week, you know.
Best time to get a job is when you already have a job, right? So Popeyes is
Yeah.
hiring now, even though
Yeah.
you might prefer
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, you take the Popeyes job,
Correct.
right? And then you keep checking with Chick-fil-A, or
Right.
maybe you get at Popeyes, you know, it's pretty cool, maybe I wanna stay. But it's always best to have one,
Mhm.
right? And then it's even more experience to show Chick-fil-A, well, look, I'm working at Popeyes,
Right.
right?
Yes.
So, you know, don't let these opportunities pass you by, and follow through is big. I mean, I'm proud that you
Yeah.
took those next steps, but you got more steps to take now, right?
Yes.
There's always more steps, right?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
hoops. Life is a circle of hoops.
Yeah. There's never like a flat surface where you're just fine.
Well, there
It's
is.
just
If you
always
want to
like-
do nothing and you don't want to go forward, you can walk along a flat path for all your life.
Right.
You can. You really
Sometimes
can,
Then,
right?
I mean, then you're gonna fall into a ditch, you know, and then you're gonna be having.
I mean, there'll still be those little things like
Yeah.
health or whatever, little dips and stuff, but mainly you go on the flat line if you don't hope to achieve great things.
Yeah.
But if you want to achieve great things, it's hoops. Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be
Yeah.
triple hoops.
Yeah, and you just
Never
jump
gets
them.
satisfied.
And if it seems overwhelming, there's 3 of them, try to just jump one of them at a time.
Never be
Right?
satisfied. That's what I try to tell myself. So.
Okay? Royce, your job went well?
Yeah, no problem.
And so what are you doing to be extraordinarily good there? What are you doing to go above and beyond?
Asking people if they need help.
Okay, so what assignments have they, yeah, I can move over, John, you don't have to do that. What have they assigned you to do so far?
Well, collecting cards, sweeping stores, then just face items. That's basically much it.
Okay, and how often are you running your carts?
Well, mostly all the time.
Well, I mean, do you go out in a certain amount of time? Do you?
Well, there's not a certain amount of time. There's cards out there, like there's like no cards over there that I need to collect them. There's like no certain time you do it. It's like if the cards are there, you don't need to do it. There's no cards, you need to do it.
Okay, good.
And I'm making that out there all the time. But
did you say sweeping was one of your things?
yeah, I sweep the store, around the store. You just collect, trash and such.
Have they assigned go backs?
Just one time you did. I didn't really know which of these items go since I don't know where to go. I don't really look around that often.
Okay, that's a serious important job that a lot of you missed. You missed it at yours too, Tyler, right? Remember when you were at Walgreens? You gotta know your aisles. You gotta know your aisles. So if you're ever bored, and you're working in a store and you're stocking shelves, walk your aisles and pay attention. Alright, so if someone asks me for a tomato sauce, I know it's on aisle 4 on the left, right? This is something that you can do that'll help make you extraordinary and hireable. Know your store. And that way if a guest asks, right, can you help me find the mayonnaise? Yes, sir, please follow me. We're over here on aisle 8 towards the back on the left, right? The quicker you can know your store, the better.
Alright.
Okay, and don't just wait, don't go, well, I don't know, I just started working here. If you ever hear yourself say, I don't know, or even think it in your head, that means you should be practicing more and looking for it, right?
Or we should say, just a second, let me ask somebody.
But how long is he gonna work there that he's gonna keep asking people when if you just walk your aisles, you're gonna learn, right?
Only the first week will it be acceptable.
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, what good are you to them if you have to come to them for everything? Doesn't mean don't ask questions when you need to, absolutely do.
Yeah.
But if there are things that you can figure out and learn on your own so that you don't have to ask questions, and trust me, if they don't say anything, they're gonna be watching. They're gonna be like, wow, he's helping the guests find what they need, and they might not even say it to you, but they're gonna be watching. Okay, so especially in stores, when you're mainly like keeping it pretty and keeping the shelves stocked and all that, you need to know where your product is. Okay?
Okay.
Super important.
Alright.
Alright? So you can work on that this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, even if you're sweeping, even if you're straightening, it's like, okay, what's on this aisle? Get familiar with your store. Know your store. Even produce, it's like you could know where, right? It's like if you really pay attention, you're like, I know the lettuce is here, the tomatoes are there. I mean, you might not remember every tiny thing in the produce, but you're gonna know it in general. Okay, I know they keep the vegetables here, and I know they keep the fruits here, and it's just that much faster that you can find the product for the customer, and it's that much better customer service, right? But when you have to, yeah, ask. But the more you can learn that you don't have to ask, the better.
Alright.
Okay? Anything else? What's happened with your jobs?
Tuesday we walked over to the Safeway over there and I asked the manager if they got my application, and she said she was gone for 2 weeks. She'll let me know when she gets to it. And she was training at Ohio at the time, and then she let me know they're only hiring 2 people, and she'll let me know when she gets to it, and then was like, okay, bye. So it was very short.
Okay, did you brush your hair before you went over?
Yes, I did.
She looked nice. She had her interview clothing on and everything.
Good. Okay, what else?
And then
Don't worry, I'll give us a break at 1:45, alright? I just haven't got to catch up with you guys.
Reallys, we started another Reallys
yeah, we
application.
started another Reallys application, and then one of the interviews I had, I got the day confused on. It was supposed to be on Tuesday, but I got the day confused.
Okay, with 2 of you, how's that happening? Are they written down?
Well, she wrote it down and then I wrote it down, but it was the wrong date. So
Okay, critical.
yeah.
So what happened? You went a day late or a day early?
No, I didn't go the day I thought I was supposed to go because the next day I thought I was supposed to go because I knew that I was supposed to walk in there, and if I did, they would have been like, you didn't have an interview
So are
today.
you saying you missed it completely?
Completely on that, yes. It was at like 4:10, which I could have asked Aunt Lonnie to take me, but
I was on
didn't.
my way over to your house, and then you texted me that it was the wrong day
Yeah.
on Wednesday, so
So what day was it supposed to be?
it was supposed to be Tuesday.
At 4:10.
Okay, that's a job gone, right?
Mhm.
You have, you have a place where you write down your dates, right?
Yes.
You can put them in your phone too, correct?
Yes.
That is going, I don't want this job, bye-bye.
And then, but one of the
Do you
jobs.
understand that?
Yeah, one of the jobs I applied for, that I think it was the school one I showed you. I not confirming if I got hired or not. They basically just emailed me, having me apply for the school, and I'm just like, thinking, I'm confused.
Is this
Well-
one you did on your own? Cause I don't remember.
Yeah,
this
the
one.
one I did on my own with.
Okay, what do I tell you? Get our help.
Okay.
Get
So,
our help,
Michelle-
get our help.
Michelle,
Well, yesterday-
when one of you get a chance, can I show you the email so you guys can like explain the email to me?
Right, but how many days since that email have you waited to ask us for help?
4, 3, I'm not really sure on that.
Okay, Jordan, you have my phone number,
Yeah.
you have John's phone number, you have our emails. Guys, jobs aren't that easy to get, so when I see you do silly stuff like that, I gotta call you, I gotta call you on it, okay?
So yesterday I was gonna come over, but you told me not to come over and you could do everything on your own.
No, and
Right.
say no, that's not the deal,
Yeah.
not the deal.
Okay.
You don't get to just call off so you can go and not follow through and have questions. It's not optional. You're coming to the end of the second year. He's not like, well, not today, not in the mood. No.
Okay.
I should hear this stuff from you too, John, if they're bailing.
It
Okay?
was just yesterday, yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Unless you just wanna be Aunt Lonnie's forever, and I don't think Aunt Lonnie wants you to just be there forever.
No.
Okay, so now you've blown off 1 to maybe 2 jobs just right in this little conversation. Okay? Use us, use us, use us, use us. That's what we're here for. I don't even like you to send things without one of us looking at it because
Yeah.
you did this so many times last year already. So
Okay.
why keep repeating the same circle that is not bringing you success? Get out of the circle. Get off the merry-go-round. Exit. Ask for help.
Okay.
Okay? Really, it's what we're here for. Sometimes you might not want to hear me because I'm talking to you like this, but I need to. Or I wouldn't be doing this my second year with you. We wouldn't be having this conversation. Yes, Nathan.
Yeah, like that's just one of the things about myself is that I learn better with a strict teacher than a loosey-goosey teacher because I'm just like, wait, oh, because you're like showing me what I'm capable of when I actually do it, and I'm just like, well, huh, thank you, Miss Sherry, it's awesome. And that's why I keep going back to why I'm doing that is because you don't know what you're capable of until you do it, and sometimes you need a strict teacher to wake you up and show you that path.
Right, but you and you two have to use us. You all have to use us for follow through, right?
Mhm.
Because just because you put the application out there and it's out there in the air, right? You get an email and you don't reply. You miss the date. I mean, come on. And you two pretty much have one-on-one support. So, and me, okay? Anything else for job related, class related, interview related? Any questions on that, Plaid? On the questions I gave you?
Yeah, I just noticed this. I have a question about this.
Okay.
Can you also send it to me via email?
What happened is Yvonne today sent it in Google Classroom.
Okay, that's good. That's good too.
Okay, so that work?
That works for me.
Okay,
So now
and
I've got something to work off of in terms of looking at it and in terms of, well, actually doing it.
yes, and when you do interview, I do not want it to be like your IEP. gotta tell you, nobody did that but you. Cloud went from room to room, yelling for mom, not even being in a spot, right? When we had your IEP, I was kind of embarrassed for you because you're very smart. But everyone else got it without me having to drill it too hard that you're gonna be in an interview spot, right? Like that new blank wall that Yvonne helped you find, great spot. Okay, you wanna be prepared for it. You don't wanna be yelling at people at your house, you don't wanna be running around. You want to be in interview clothes, you want to have your hair nice, you want to practice your questions so that you're not just kinda rambling. Cause basically I schedule 10 minutes an interview. And there's 9 to 10 questions. For you, there's 9. For the new ones coming, there's 10 or 11. So basically, we've got 1 minute per question. Next, interview over. Next interview, right? And I only schedule even 5 minutes in between them. So when you just have your answers ready to go. Eleanor, you're listening to this too? Yeah. Not down there yawning, looking up, right? You're gonna have the most, for our feedback and your question, you're gonna have a minute. Okay, so this is for all of you, Jonathan. You're not gonna have a ton of time to sit there and go, oh, that's right. Right?
A minute you said, huh?
Max. Okay? Because I'm only scheduling 10 minutes per interview.
Wow.
And there's 9 questions on here. And we're gonna start by going around introducing ourselves, and you're gonna introduce yourself, right? And there might be a little feedback given at the moment, and we have our own little peer review. It's more intense than the one I've given you to use in class. But each one of us will be filling out one of those forms. And then at the end of the day, we'll go, all right. And everyone will be making notes on each person that we interview. Good job, Jonathan. Got a lot of writing there, but now remember, a piece of paper isn't gonna get you there, right? You're gonna be sitting at home on Zoom, and we're gonna be saying, all right, Jonathan, in what ways have you grown this year at Project Search? Okay? And you're not gonna just sit there and nod your head. You're gonna look at us and you're gonna answer the questions, right? Okay, is that your hand up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That day when you're doing the interviews, are we gonna come in person or not?
Yes, the interviews are actually from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So, and I'm still trying to figure out how to schedule them so that everyone that is here can get home on time, so I have to look at.
Wait, so.
So like you wouldn't be here, you're not doing this anyway. This is for next year.
Okay, I was like, the interviews, do we have to, like, be in a certain time to go to school, or are we going on our regular
No,
time?
you will be, this is gonna be Monday, so you will be learning from home anyways on Monday.
Alright.
Right? And you would be home, so I'll just look at my Monday people and make sure I schedule them in a slot that they are able to be home, right? And then I'll schedule other people's kind of around that. Yes, Nathan?
Would this be, this coming up Monday?
Yeah, this
Okay.
Monday.
So where would you like me to be?
You'll be here. Like I said, these are 1 to 4.
Oh,
We
okay.
only have class from 8:30 to 12:30, so it won't affect our classroom.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
We still can't get a hold of anyone at Kaiser, and I think it's because, I know Eric Berry, the one that I get a hold of, I'm trying to say, when can we get back in? He's running the Kaiser immunization vaccine place at Cal Expo, and I hear he's living there. So he's intensely busy, so I've had to back off of bothering him right now. That's why we're not gonna let getting a real job get in our way of this, right? It's great if we can go in there and get the practice, but that's not gonna stop us. It's not gonna stop you all from getting a job, right?
That
Okay.
clock is confusing me.
I know, it's confusing me too, I think we should already be
It's not
home.
really to me. It's gonna start next Sunday.
Okay, are there any other questions right now? What are you doing?
No, I guess most stuff off. Never mind.
It shouldn't even really be sitting out, right, unless you're doing work, so you're sitting there looking at that, and that's not okay. Can you please turn it over?
It's off anyway.
Okay. Alright, we are gonna take our break here in 2 minutes, but you shouldn't already be still, right, technically you'd be on the clock right now, right? So you can't, while you're on the clock, get your stuff ready for lunch so that you're, get more lunchtime, that's like not a good way to go about it, okay? Just, cause I'm teaching this for a real job. And I go, okay, my lunch is in 5 minutes, I'm gonna go get my stuff. No, don't do that, okay? Wait till it's your lunch. Which, if there's no other questions, Nathan, go ahead.
Yeah,
We
I was
still
gonna
have
say
2
that
minutes.
looks bad when you try to do that.
It does look bad, okay?
Especially when you're in the safety room where we keep our stuff. You can't really go in there while people in safety are working or interning there, because then you're gonna throw them off because they're gonna think,
Just think of any minutes you don't work your shifts as ripping the company off. You know, we've talked about that, like that was what, like at least 5 minutes early you had that out. Take 100 employees that want to start their break 5 minutes early, okay? Per day, that's like 500 minutes, right? Which is 6120, that's what, almost 5 hours a day of company time in total that could be wasted. If you calculate that by week, month, or year, it's basically stealing from your company. And you don't wanna do that, and you don't want managers to see you doing that. Alright, so 11:45, right, to 12:15, you may have your break.
Alright.
Lunch break.
Okay?
What burrito?
It's the lunch break.
And my tacos.
Yeah, where did oh, bring it back. Okay, I was like, where did you put the tacos? They're in the backpack.
Alright, time for my delicious lunch.
That was quite an adventure, that was for sure.
That was one heck of an adventure.
Oh, John, Miss Sherry actually drew the marker on the floor right there.
Oh, you dropped the white erase marker.
If you still want to play, I'm game.
Sure.
Have you got your controller?
Yeah.
King's always freaking it.
I'm guessing you need the cord too.
Yeah, trust me.
it's better.
Cords are for everything.
Well, first
If you want, Thor, you can play. You can play with us.
No, it's alright.
Well, first of all, fucking first, I gotta eat first.
Yeah, me too.
It's half the
And you
deal.
watch. And you watch my stories.
Yeah.
Now then.
It was like, what was it? Tyler's room all over again.
Okay. I will not compare this to Tyler's room. That.
This is the ultimate breakfast.
Oh, very nice.
It's like a kid's meal to me.
I like case mail. Happy meal. There we go.
Yeah.
I kind of make Tyler's room copyrighted. This is not copyrighted. I meant Tyler's room is copyrighted. I can compare anything to the rest of Tyler's room. This is not Tyler's room.
That sweaty burrito.
This is a real breakfast.
And you know it's lunchtime.
I know. But I didn't actually have breakfast today.
Neither did I.
I need it. That's why I have both a lunchbox and a breakfast.
So you smash it together there.
Ow.
You good?
I really hate shitty fries.
I burn myself so much I like calloused my mouth. Where'd Tai Tai go?
Back there.
What?
Leave it like that.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'm so surprised you say, hey Jordan, come look at this.
Oh god. Good smile looks.
Yes, Tyler. Do you have an do you have a lecture that you need to tell us about?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when did Miss Sherry become a student?
Right now.
Wow, Miss Sherry. You look different.
Thanks.
Way different. Tyler is sitting in your spot where you were just sitting.
Yep.
I guess so. Crinkly. Take some fruit.
Get out of there.
Ooh, I hate some I think it's pretty good.
What are you doing, silly boy? I get to hang out with John today. Where did you go?
Trying to get his lunch.
Oh my gosh. Really, Tyler? Yeah, no, I see the irony in that. That's now I see what you guys do. That's scary. Let's watch. The turkey's gonna go ring-a-ding ding ding in like what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Because isn't it ring on the clock? Why are you snapping at me? This boy be snapping at me.
How long's our break, by the way?
Till 12:15. 45 minutes, I think.
Wow. That's crazy.
And then pretty much we hang out for a little bit, and then you guys get to leave. I get to hang out with John longer.
Now we gotta get to hang out with the John.
Oh God!
I love that joke.
I get to hang out with the toilet.
No.
Well, that's what you guys are saying. Hang out with the toilet.
I
You
get
get to
to
stay back
hang
with
out
them.
with the John.
You
I
get
think
to
that's
stay
cool,
with
John.
my boss today. I get to go home so home.
At least I won't be freezing because I know I brought a jacket.
It's not even cold anymore.
Yeah, usually around the sun doesn't go anymore.
What's happening? Let's see, who's texting me?
Yeah, I wonder who.
Oh, never mind. That's from an hour ago. I'm like, Jordan, I'm right here. Talk to me. Yeah, weirdo. No, seriously though. This girl replies within like not even a second. As soon as you text her, she goes. It's like, what? Do you not have a life?
I do, but half the time my phone's either like right next to me.
Oh, people say I'm addicted to my phone.
I already did this.
Why are you looking at Royce's stuff?
Cause it was a like.
There's no need to take a peek at Royce's stuff.
I said it was a player.
There. What are we in the wild, wild west? Right there.
Sorry,
Isn't that the South?
I've been
Oh,
with
it
the
is.
I've been with the country boy for 2 years, so it's kind so you
Country
kind
girl.
so you kind of get the accent.
Country gal.
Mhm.
Whatever.
No.
What do you say no to?
I will beat you, you old man. I'm NRA, boy. What in the world? I missed that show. That was a crazy dude.
Did you die? Brother.
Silas Robertson.
Brother.
What?
Not you, it's actually my actual brother.
Oh,
Brother.
cool.
It's Tyler.
Look at that beauty. A 65 Mustang.
It's Tyler the teacher.
What?
It's Tyler the teacher.
Yeah, Tyler is the teacher, huh?
Whatever, who's he?
For a second there, I thought you said something else.
Oh.
Weird. It's like, what?
Well, I thought it could
He
be
said
that.
it was Tyler the teacher.
Yeah, I said that. Tyler the teacher. Well, I got a kid's meal at Jack in the Box.
I really just got a kid now. I can't believe I got a Happy Meal.
What? What is happening? That's just terrifying.
It's just the size of his bag. Look at how small it is.
It does look like a Happy Meal, huh? What'd you do? Go to McDonald's?
Jack in the Box.
Ow!
Oh,
I actually got this too because of the cool can.
Oh, I wanted for breakfast.
It was your breakfast. That was very dramatic there. It was my breakfast. Chips.
Because it's the ultimate breakfast.
Hi, Tony.
Hey,
Hi, Tony.
Huh?
Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Tony. Tony's here now, man. Forget about it. That's when you know. What?
I don't know, my applesauce tasted weird.
Oh.
It was just like. I made that weird sour face. It was like. Where did my badge go? Oh, it's over there. Still stuck to my jacket.
You brat.
I didn't lose my badge. What are you talking about?
I said hey bro to my brother Logan and he's like, I'm awake now. Hi Jordy, what's up? You brat.
Jordy?
No, Jordy. It's a nickname.
Oh, are you talking about Skinner?
No, I said my brother.
Mr. Skinny.
He's so long.
I'm talking about my brother Logan.
Alright, buddy, I unlocked it. You're good. You're golden.
Good, cool. No way.
Golden.
Skinniness is a twig.
It's funny, actually, Tony scared me
Oh, Tony.
because I went to the bathroom and he was like shuffling around back there and was like, what is that noise? I was like, oh, it's Tony.
Yeah. Well, say more.
My brother's weird. And he's younger than me.
Huh?
I said my brother is weird.
Oh. He's younger than you?
Mm.
Usually the younger
He's
siblings
like-
are.
He's like 20.
Oh.
His birthday is September 11th, 2000.
Oh.
2000, baby.
No, not birthday.
What
It's
was his
only
birthday again?
September.
11th, 2000.
Exactly.
I feel
2009.
so sorry for him.
That's why whenever someone says it's 9/11, I'm just like looking at them like, okay, why do I need to react?
Because it was a horrific event.
Not for me. I got a baby brother.
No, it was horrible.
Again, not for me. I got a baby.
You got your soda, buddy?
You don't think it was horrible that the Twin Towers got
Alright.
hit?
Tyler,
like
he
that?
wants to show you his soda.
Yeah.
It may not have been a horrible event for you, but it was a horrible event for me. Mostly America.
I think John might be cold. I think he heard me.
No, he's always cold.
Yep.
Alright, bud.
Me and him are we're like.
True, yeah.
This is weird.
That's the nickname my family calls me, Jordy.
Jordy. What's up, shoes? That was a weird noise. Ow. Back off the butts. Got my juju. What? What, are you a cat now? You good, Jonathan?
Yeah.
You sound like you're having a
It
seizure
sounds like
over there.
someone's getting a Google Duo call or something.
Yeah.
It's not 1 o'clock, people.
No, I'm saying it sounds like someone's getting a Google Duo call or something. That's what, because I'm hearing ring, 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 ring.
It's probably Royce.
What?
Voice.
Because you have your computer.
What?
Oh, she says she hears a Google Duo call.
I'm a cool duo.
Okay.
Here's my code.
You know what I noticed? I wear a lot of black.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yes?
It's just funny.
Your mom's last name is Miller?
Yes?
Excuse me.
Isn't that just the same as your last name?
You still won't think?
You still want to play with them, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I have to eat some stale cookies. Cool.
It's weird,
Excuse me.
Tyler. Every time I plug it in, a vibration happens.
Yeah, it does that.
Where's the hole? Oh, there it is. Where's the hole? Story of my life, I never could find the hole to the bags.
Why'd you gotta put that on Facebook, girl? What the heck?
Yeah, that was so weird. We were talking on the bus. Then I kept going off.
What games do you want, Vlad?
I want. Let me think. Capcom vs. SNK 2.
You have to get the air out of the bag.
Oh, that's gonna be weird.
That's my brother.
Get the air out of the bag.
Wait, that's me as a baby.
Hey, what's up, baby Greg?
That's the game I want.
I'll go
That's
get, like,
my brother. That's on my other brother.
Street Fighter for the PS4. I don't know what the name is.
How many brothers do you
Street
have?
Fighter 5.
No, that's PS5. That's
Two
a
from my
Street Fighter for
phone.
PS2.
Like,
Oh,
for my brother.
PS2. There was no Street Fighter game for PS2.
That
And
ever
then
was?
my sister's
Well, there
brother.
wasn't no like mainline Street Fighter games for PS2. But I was actually thinking we should get, Mark of the Millennium 2001.
So you don't give me really funny. My grandma, this was
Oh, don't worry, it actually plays
this
like
was
Street Fighter.
2013 on my
I mean, it has
birthday.
3 buttons,
My grandma took pictures of me.
but you can choose your own view for style of play.
On her Facebook. I'm
No.
like, what the heck? I'm like,
That was amazing.
proud of her.
Oh.
your beautiful grandbaby.
Now that was a good breakfast.
Your beautiful
Yeah,
granddaughter.
I saw
Yeah, breakfast and noon, that's a good
I
idea.
meant this.
I know. No, no, thank you.
This one's funny.
Wait,
Why?
I'll play this one?
Because
No, I
the
don't
way
wanna
my
play that
mom
one.
is, she has a hand, I'm looking at my
Problem.
mom with my foot up. While my
I don't
brother's
know.
holding
I
me,
just never really,
and my mom just like,
never liked the 3D.
Like, what is this girl doing?
Alright.
what do you think happened is
That was a
I
good
hit my mom and she can hold me too,
What was it?
instead of my brother
It
holding
was
me.
ultimate breakfast. The ultimate breakfast.
Oh.
Jack in the Box.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked at your kids' meal.
I know. I think they gave me the kids meal on purpose.
Why is Miss Sherry called you?
They had their own breakfast bag or something.
Yeah.
Kids
Look how
meal.
cute I was.
Actually, wait.
Look how cute I was.
Is this for recycling?
What?
Is this for recycling or no?
It's not recycling, no.
Oh, well, I put the wrong one then.
I didn't know you could recycle that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, this is recycled right here.
Okay.
I know it's over there actually.
Ow.
Look at me in a tiny chair.
Ooh, look at you in a tiny chair.
Baby.
Me and my other brother.
You and your other brother? You and your thousands of brothers. You have 7 brothers.
Brother from another mother.
That's what my brother
Yeah.
did in high school.
Why is he making that face? He's like, he looks nervous.
That's my mother.
Yeah, I got Lunchables.
That's your mama?
And I've eaten my breakfast. It's lunchtime. What?
As soon as you're done eating, you're eating more. Not that that's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, I just ate breakfast, so now I have to eat lunch. So it's lunchtime.
That makes so much sense.
I am ready.
Okay, you get a cup since that's in K2. For how long was I gonna download?
Got Lunchable.
Actually,
Got Lunchballs.
Yeah. Whoa. Sure wish I had Lunchables uploaded.
it's a few minutes.
Download
It's
it.
a few minutes.
What?
That's good.
He said uploaded, I said downloaded.
No.
I know.
You still won't,
Ta-ta.
you still won't play?
I can wait. I got more food to eat.
But we don't have time.
What do you mean?
It's already 106.
No.
No.
That's
10:06.
a cross.
I know,
Why
I'm
not?
just saying.
Oh,
it's
Let's finish it.
funny.
It's going to end in about 9 minutes.
That's fine. We can always play
12:07.
tomorrow.
107.
Sorry, I got more food to eat.
Oh, you are hilarious.
That's a cool wall.
Actually, I'm supposed to eat more.
It looks like a wall clock.
A wall clock. It does look like a wall clock.
Really nice one.
Your grandma like
You
eat
good?
spiders?
Yeah, I'm in bed.
What?
That's what caffeine does.
Let me
to
see
you.
it.
See? It's a picture of a spider.
Oh,
So
cool.
what?
I have a picture of a spider.
My grandma took pictures of spiders.
What for?
Why would you let her let?
John Little's in his car.
Did you say oof?
John Little is in his car. He's just sitting there.
He's chilling.
Actually,
Listening to his music, man. He's probably talking to someone.
Yeah.
Maybe his boss. Hi, Tony. He's like peeking over at me. Not sure why, but okay. That laugh. What are you doing? What? They're ignoring you? Fremont.
I think I know just what I need.
You have fun saying
I
that.
know just what I need to cure mine.
Yeah. Shit, shit.
question.
I'm getting notifications that I have like one message or spam every time I go to it. There's like no messages.
Because you scrolled down, it's on top.
No,
It's from Anna Marie Furley.
no, it's not.
That's what it says. I'm just kidding. Got you.
Oh,
That's where it would
perfect.
be. It must be a glitch or
I
something.
am so scared that this might fizz.
Oh, I have one of those, but it's bigger.
Oh. I'm so scared it might fizz or something.
It's not gonna explode. Just watch, I say that, and then it's gonna go volcano.
Well, that's why you're supposed to drink it and then it won't do that.
I know, but I didn't just shake it while we were moving. It was in my lunch bag while I was walking.
You should have eaten lunch and then breakfast.
No.
That
What
would've
do I
been
do
fun.
with this? Do I just open it?
Ozzy, what's that picture?
Open it slowly.
Ozzy Osbourne.
And if it does that, then just close it really fast.
Edge of darkness will never leave. Low.
Please don't piss
No!
It's 12:10.
You will not take my firearms from me, you old hag.
It's
Child
Yeah,
sniffer.
I know you're playing Zangief.
How do you do that on a computer?
Power of emulation, my friend.
Basically, you download the ISO and then the website and then you download the game. And therefore, you're playing the game by the emulation on a PC.
One of them is called Collab.
It's not that hard, actually.
Yeah.
It's one of the easiest ways to play old games.
It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
No flavor. Sandra.
Amen, brother. I stand with you right there. Come and take it, boy.
Wait, I'm not sure again. See, look.
I couldn't see it move.
Oh
God.
That move.
Yeah, it looks good. I'd try that.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about the beer, not the virus.
Edge of
I don't even know what that
darkness
tastes
will never leave. Low.
Iron body.
like. Yeah.
I figure what what mode this form does.
Did you know that Spider Zangief was the same one from Street Fighter Alpha?
Yeah.
And it was also reused in Capcom vs. SNK
There are a lot of reused stuff for games.
I know, but I just think it's funny how it's been reused for so many years.
Oh, what the heck? That's gross.
Lunchtime is so boring.
Must be boring when you don't have any food to eat.
Because I already ate at the bus stop.
Oh yeah, right.
He did.
Whoa.
It was. I forget what it is he does. It basically gains an infinite super armor.
12.
Thank you very much. They just need this for work,
All right.
okay? Workability wants it.
National Paul Charger got this.
He's thinking that's a Jungle Book song. Who's whistling? What tune is that?
It's Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. I knew it was Disney.
It
I
is,
thought you were
yeah.
singing
It's the
American
it's the
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I love that song.
But I get it that this is the Robin Hood one.
Yeah, because it's funny because so what happened was that when I went into the doctor's office for my sling, there was this elderly woman who had it as a ringtone because she liked Disney, and ever since then it's been stuck in my head.
Okay, Clyde, you know you got 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And everything will be put away in 2 minutes. Okay.
Why did I feel I need to take a picture after I got my wisdom teeth out?
Because it's always like, you've seen so many of it on the, what's So when we take
still-
pictures
still
and
have
send them
chocolate
in, the
leftovers.
videos, and send them
I
in,
ordered
Marcus sent us
14.
videos.
Wow.
That's probably why, they've got a lot of
I'm just
those
kidding,
that
they
have
ordered
different
14 in the crate.
I've done that before.
Well, I have some limits for this.
And then they were
Okay.
done in like 5 minutes, and I woke up, and the lady's like, Auntie's coming, and I'm just looking at her like, what happened?
So you're riding home with Eleanor today, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow. And Royce, you're taking your
Hey, what
regular bus home today, right?
Yes.
Alright.
It didn't work.
And you got the
Huh?
copies of your route that I
They
gave
didn't give me
you
any
this
juice.
morning?
Oh.
You have
Oh, it's
your
dead.
copy of your new route that I gave you?
Well, no, but I looked up on my phone. It was nice.
Okay, so this is what time you need to leave both directions, so you do not.
I don't need it. Thanks for offering.
I am a Viking. You're a what? A
Tyler,
Viking.
do you know how to scan something from here?
Like with a printer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to scan this to workability, and I do not know how. Maybe you could teach me.
It's not like faxing.
Is it, yeah, scan it to fax it?
Well, I've never done that before.
Okay. I figure out how to get rid of these things. We have one for you too, when you decide not to work. Which blows my mind, right? Project Search, a program for people to go to work. I only get credit if people go to work. You've been here 2 years and decided not to go to work. That works so against this program. Makes me look bad too. But it's because you're in this class, right? And that's why I stopped offering college tutoring, because people are supposed to come here because they want to get a job. So when you turn down jobs that have been set up for you, it's very disheartening.
Well, if I didn't have all that stuff going on, I would have said
All
yeah.
what stuff? The class?
Yeah.
Doesn't take your whole day to do that.
It takes my whole week.
What do you mean?
Like 3 days of my week.
For a couple hours in the morning.
Yeah, but they give me tons of homework to do.
So are you getting it all done?
I'm trying to.
Okay, have you even asked for help? I haven't seen you pull anything out here yet. Right? So
Yeah.
you're gonna let yourself quietly fail it? Honest, that's a question for you. Are you gonna let yourself quietly fail it without asking for help?
I'm not sure how anyone here would help me with it.
Well, if you don't let us in, we can't help, right? If you don't tell us what you're stuck on, like I told you, it's an open book test. We can help you compile the things you need to do. There's so many things we can do to help you, but without you asking a question, there's nothing we can do.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that would be a darn shame if you go 2 years through here, decide not to get a job because you're doing this thing, and then you fail it because you didn't ask for help.
Correct.
That's really bad. So if you feel behind, you sure as heck should be asking us for help. Right?
Yeah.
So, do you need help? You're still not asking. You're just looking at me. Yeah?
Well, like, when would be a good time to do that?
Anytime that we're here. Anytime that we're working in distance learning. Yvonne can help you with every one-on-one. We can get you more time, but you haven't asked a question.
Well, I'm not even sure what I need to do.
How long have you been in this class and be unsure what you need to do? I don't understand. So you're just wasting your time?
No, I've been going to every single one of them.
But are you gonna pass? If not, you're wasting your time. Do you not understand what I'm trying to put down here?
Yeah,
Yeah, you do, or yeah, you don't?
I do.
Okay, look, how long have you been in this class right now? Over a month?
Yeah.
Have you asked for help yet once?
Well, I thought about that, but I didn't know, like, how anyone would help me with it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how you would know what I need to do.
Sometimes I just wanna bang my head against the wall.
What happened?
He's in this class, right? But tell him over and over and over again, if you need help, ask us for help. Halfway through the class, not to ask, but he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's supposed to do, and he's asked no one for help. And he's turning down employment because he's studying for this class, so that it sounds like if he doesn't get some help, he's not gonna pass anyway. Is he being smart? You guys think he's being smart?
What is this class that he's doing?
To earn his custodial certificates, 3 different certificates he could earn, which is a big darn deal.
Wow.
And he's taking this class 2 or 3 days a week?
3.
3 days a week for 2 hours, and he's watching it. He's canceling the rest of his world because of it. But he's not sure what he's doing, and he's not asking for help. He says he doesn't think we can help because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Tyler, do you want any of us to help you? Even if we're not able to do what we can we provide in some way?
Well, and this is the thing. I told him it's an open book test. So what he
It's
needs,
an open book test.
yeah.
You
So
don't
he
use
needs to be
textbooks and stuff?
compiling the best study guide that he can, right?
Then
Like the only thing
you should
I've heard is he
combine-
had a hard time with conversions between American and metric, or.
Yeah,
And I said that you print out a sheet for that, right?
and I did print out a sheet for that.
Okay, that's one thing. What else? What's your study guide looking like? Do you have one, or is that the one piece of paper you printed?
Well, I've been taking notes with every video.
Okay, so we can help with your notes. We can help highlight the important parts so you can rewrite, because when you go to take an open book test, right,
Yeah,
you still only have a certain amount of time.
that's right.
You don't want to read all the does and the ands and the theys and the things that you already know and the things that they said 5 times, right?
Mhm.
Whenever you take notes, you want to go through and highlight your notes, right? Because it gets smaller.
Yes.
And for me, I always rewrite my notes because it gets in my head better because it takes longer to write it than it takes to read it.
I just kind of keep mine highlighted, and then I just when I have my papers for when I need them, and then when I'm all finished, I compile them all together into one big study guide. So everything
That's
is
what
like
I
studied.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
So first you just take notes on everything. You think everything's important, right? But then you should always be reading your notes after your class while it's still fresh in your brain. Always,
I did that during high school
right?
too.
Yeah, and then highlight what was important,
Mhm.
right?
Oh,
And
so-
for me, it's extra steps, but I go and I rewrite my highlights because it just helps. It helps make my notes neater for one
Yeah, it
thing,
does.
and it helps get it in my head better. So, and then I get down to even my basics, which you don't have to do so much if you have an open book, but I take them and I make them into my individual index cards. I mean, I've had to pass some really hard, big tests to become a teacher. I mean, one of my teacher tests, I had 500 index cards.
Wow.
And I studied them and I studied them, and then as I knew that I knew that I knew them, then I would get rid of the ones that I knew that I knew that I knew, so my stack would keep getting shorter and shorter. And by the time it came down to test day, you know, I had like maybe 50 that I was like, ooh, I gotta keep studying these, right? It's always better to overstudy than understudy. And it's better to ask questions and it's better to get help. And what I see from you right here is kind of not caring. Like, oh well. I mean, the look of you right now is, oh well. It should be of urgency. It should be like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of screwing up, right? I'm halfway to my test. I'm really not sure what I'm doing, but it's not like that. It's like, I wish you would shut up. and
Well, I'm
leave
not
me
very
alone.
good with body language.
Okay, well, how are you? I just, guys, I'm sorry when I say things over and over, but if you took them into account when I said them the first or second time, then I wouldn't need to say them over and over. In fact, it makes my voice hurt. You know? Tyler, I mean, if you don't share any of it with us, we can't help you. But you can share anything you want. Bring your notes. Bring your notes. Bring every note. And keep
Okay.
them with you at all times. Right? We can help kind of go, okay, well, this is important, you know, you really don't need that part, da da da. we can help, but we can't help if you don't ask for it and if you don't bring anything for us to help with. Right? But we absolutely could help if you came to us, if you brought us things. I mean, it'd be a shame. So what I'm saying is I'm kind of disappointed with Tyler because this program's for people that want to get jobs. So I used to even help people tutoring for college and stuff. But then, see, so everyone has a number to get, right? Like with me, for example, with Project Search, supposedly I'm supposed to have a minimum of 70% employed within 6 months of leaving this program. That's what Project Search wants from me. Tons of Project Searches get 100% every year. And I'm like, how do they do that? How do they do that, right? But this is how it doesn't happen. You get a second year student who's offered an opportunity to work and he says no because he's too busy with school that to get this custodial thing, which that will go towards work, which is why I support it, right? If he wants to be a custodian, those certificates will help, yes?
So you mean to tell me that not only is he second year of Project Search, he was also going for a job, but he was taking a class that would help him, which is why he supported him in the first place.
Well, he doesn't even know.
He's not even knowing what he's doing in said class, meaning that he's failing the class and what he's doing.
Well, we don't know that he's failing it, but what I'm getting talking with you, Tyler, is that you're not rocking it, right? You're not like, I got this, I don't need any help, I got this mastered. I don't hear that from you. Am I mistaken? I mean, do you think you're going to go in there and ace this test? Or do you think, I don't know what I'm doing?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is where it gets, I feel like I'm just beating my head against a wall, right? What can I do in this situation? If you bring it to me, I can help, or I can make sure our staff help. And this is at least my third conversation with you about it, right? Yes? No?
I don't remember other conversations about it.
I can't get you the job, right? I can help support you in any way I can. But if you want to sit here and just be blank, I can't help. You know, he was offered that opportunity for working at Royce's, and him and his grandma turned it down because they said he's studying too hard for this class. Are you studying at home? Outside of watching the class in Zoom, are you studying?
I'm not sure how to do that.
What?
I've never done that before in my life.
You didn't go to school?
What?
You have a diploma, right?
Well, I had people that helped me.
Okay, but you haven't even asked for help when I keep offering it.
Well, I don't. I was trying to imagine ways that you could help me. I couldn't
When
think
you
of
come
anything.
tomorrow, I want you to bring every single note you have. Every single note, even your page you say you have printed out of your conversions. I want everything you have for this class here tomorrow. Understand?
Okay.
Every single thing. Okay?
Okay.
And then maybe I need to talk to grandma too. I like to treat y'all as adults, but when you don't act it, then I have to go to parents. Right? Do I want him to blow this fabulous opportunity?
No.
No.
And not only that, but does it look like my future students can't do it?
No.
If I try to put students through things, right, and they don't succeed and they don't try to succeed, do they want to offer this opportunity again to future students in my class?
Probably not.
No.
Nope.
So it's, I just don't understand sometimes. Guys, this is where you get a lot of opportunities. If you pass them all by, who knows if you're going to get these again. Eleanor, please wake up.
Yeah, back up.
Your eyes were closed. Okay, it's time to get going. And I'm sorry when I have to do this, but just goodness. All your stuff tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll go.
You really need me.
Well, that was.
I mean, I got an idea for my jacket. It might cover your whole thing. So
Give me one of your hugs,
I know I don't usually give hugs, but even if I do it on this.
I do not.
John, just put your backpack down on the table and go.
Alright,
I know
bring
how
me your
to
stuff.
study.
Smack.
Yeah, but people don't study their lives.
No one ever taught me how to as a kid.
You have a diploma. You had to do some studying.
I never did.
You never studied and you got a diploma. Okay, so bring everything tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And make sure you keep it with you so you have it when you need it. And you have your class tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And what time is that at?
9:30.
Thanks.
Okay, remind me at 8:30 when you walk in the
Is it
door,
car? You're driving
okay?
Okay.
So that we can look at that, because I know we have interviews all day. They don't start till 9:40.
No.
Okay, so I can look at what you got right away in the morning, as long as you tell me,
Really have a car.
okay?
Okay.
Don't forget,
Parents
okay,
got me a
Tyler?
car so that I can drive around it. I don't have my license yet.
So, I feel like you're messing with me sometimes.
I wish I was, but I'm not. Also, Tyler,
What?
you want us to help you study?
No, that's okay.
You sure?